welcome back to Eminem Hub, the channel, where we do reactions, we do reviews, and rankings. And today we're doing the official Good Kid, Mad City ranking. That's what we're doing today. You guys requested this because I put out a poll. I'm going to be putting out these polls every so often, and you got to vote which video you want. Sounds simple, sounds good. It's part of being the channel. It's what we want here. I've decided to do a ranking video this time instead of a tier list because I think there'd be too many S tiers. But if you guys do want to see a tier list for future rankings, let me know. But we're just doing the standard ranking style. So if you see a song that's really low, look, I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying it's the worst of the lot. So without further ado, I think we should get into it. We're starting at number 15. We've got Real. Now, Real is a very interesting track. I think it's well made. I think it's great, but it's just the least memorable for me. And I think the song does get a little bit repetitive and annoying over time, I will be honest. So I've only revisited it like twice probably. So I think it's the one song that's not the best. It's okay, it's fine, it's good. It's real. It's real. I don't think it's got the replay value necessarily. So that's why Real has gone at 15th. Number 14, we have Swimming Pools. Now, in my reaction, which by the way, if you haven't checked out my reaction to the entirety of Good Kid, Mad City, or to Pimp a Butterfly, I've done that as well. You can check that out. We got a Kendrick Lamar certified Kendrick Lamar playlist of reactions, so make sure you check that out as well. Swimming Pools, I just don't like the chorus, man. I'm sorry. I know you guys probably love the song, but the chorus is just too annoying for me. It just gets on my nerves that little bit. The verses are great and the content is a 10 out of 10 for me. It's just, I'm sorry, I can't get past it. It's like, it's the one part of the song that gets played over and over, and I can't do it. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be real with you. So that's why it's number 14th. Next up, we have the subscribe button. Now, I know the subscribe button might seem a little low, but I think it needs to go a bit higher, don't you? So make sure you click it so it can go higher in the rankings. Okay, join the channel. Okay, at number 13, we've got Black Boy Fly. I don't feel right saying that. I don't know if this is part of the original album. I know I got mixed up with what was the deluxe and what wasn't, but this one, not as memorable. I did like the verses and I thought there was some important stuff said, so that's why it is above some of the others, but still not too memorable for me. Moving on to number 12, we've got Botch Don't Kill My Vibe, and you guys, I heard this song was a popular one. I heard you guys love this one, but you know what? I did listen to the verses, and I think this one might grow on me over time, so far it's here, but I think maybe it will rise over time. It's slowly growing on me. I just don't think it's as good as the others, personally. Shoot me. I don't know. Shoot me. It's not America. Next up, we've got number 11, which is Poetic Justice. It has dropped low, and that's because the others have gone up. Like, I'm serious. I think it's just in the grand scheme of things, I don't think this song fits into the album as well as some of the others, and it's okay. It's a good vibe song, but I can't really put it above the others in my mind. So that's why it's here. Number 10, we've got Shireen, aka Master Splinter's daughter. Now this is in here for story purposes. I really love the way it connects with the album and starts it all off, right? Just story-wise and the content and the context for the album, I think it definitely goes in there. Like, watching that explain video really helped me understand that as well. So yeah, I think it deserves to be higher than some of the others just because of its relevance to the album. So can't ignore that, can I? Moving on to number 9. Number 9, we've got Now or Never, and this one's a banger, man. Like, Mary J. Blige with some killer vocals. That woman knows. She knows how to sing, and Kendrick delivers some great verses as well. I think it's just a well-made song. It has some replay value, that's for sure. This one could rise higher. That being said, I don't think it'll beat the rest of these. So Now or Never is number 9. And number 8, we got Backseat Freestyle, and this song is... First time I listened to it, I was banging my head more than I normally do. Bro, this song's crazy. The beat slaps. I think some of the aggressive parts in this are great. The chorus is hilarious, and obviously this song means... I know what this means now, right? I know. So Backseat Freestyle is when obviously they're in the backseat of the car, and Kendrick's beefing himself up. It's showing his more immature side, looking for lust, power, money, all those things as his drive. It's just a banger. It's a banger. But I had to put it at 8th. I had to because everything else is better. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? That's what you get with this album for sure. Number 7. Number 7, we've got Compton, and what a banger this is. Dr. Dre, with some slick production. I feel like it really does showcase Compton's music throughout the ages, and it's just a great throwback for the instrumentals, and I love it. The rapping performances are great as well. It's just a really nice, complete song in my opinion, so definitely deserves to be up here. So this is the last song of the album. That's right? This was the last one on the original album. I still don't know, hey? Alright, next up we have The Recipe, and to be honest, I will be honest with you right now, you're probably not ready for this. This is my most replayed song from the album so far. Like, The Recipe is an absolute banger. Like, the sample is great. Dr. Dre with an amazing performance, like, rolls back the years with his performance then. Kendrick with some killer. Like, this is on the deluxe version, and this is... If we got this on the Death of Slim Shady, this would have been crazy, but we didn't. What were the songs in that Kari and Luca? 2 Chainz? Oh yeah, and the Fuel Shady edition, which wasn't as good as the original Fuel. So the fact that you guys got The Recipe, I am jealous. I'm extremely jealous. The Recipe is banging, but there do have to be some songs above it. So that's why it's at number 6. What do you guys think of The Recipe? Let me know. What is your entire ranking? I'm keen to see how you guys rank this album, because I feel like there's a lot of different answers, right? Because the songs are so good. Number 5 is actually surprising. It's dropped a few rankings for me, because Good Kid was almost at the top, right? It's dropped down to 5th, and that's just because the other songs are just better on replay, I'm afraid. But Good Kid was one of the best the first time hearing it, and it's still great, don't get me wrong. I love it. It seems to be an overlooked song in the album, but it has one of the best rapping performances still, and I really like the chorus as well. So I think it definitely deserves to be up here in the top 5, but it's not as good as when I first heard it compared to others. So I have replayed others more. But apparently this was all a dream, right? Good Kid is a dream sequence. I see there's so much that you can delve into this album. I love it. Breaking into the top 4, we've got The Art of Peer Pressure, and this song is banging. You know, I had to put this down the list, but I've listened to it more, and this deserves to be up there. This has significance in the album. Like, this is one of the most important songs. It starts off with that luxurious instrumentals, and then it calms down a bit into like a somber beat, while Kendrick's just rapping with facts and vulnerabilities and showing, you know, the art of peer pressure, what can happen. And I think he took a joint that was laced with some pretty crazy stuff. I think that's the meaning behind the song. But one lucky night with the homies, as he said. Breaking into the top 3 is the most popular song on the album, which is Money Trees. And this song is a masterpiece. It truly is. I think it might have the best beat. It might have the best beat on the album, like consistently all the way through. And it's a great feature from the other guy. I forgot his name. Is it MC Emmett? Is that the other guy, or is it J Rock? Or I have to check this now. That's embarrassing. J Rock. All right, I was good. I was right the second time at least. Okay, so you can't come at me too much. What's MC Emmett on? All right, Money Trees, man. Just the lyrics just go above even. It's just an all-timer, I think. I think this song is an all-timer, which is my new category for these videos. An all-timer is a song that is an all-timer. I'm not going to explain it any further, but it is, man. And for some people, it might be number 1 or number 2, but I'd put it at number 3 just because I like the others just a touch more. That brings us to number 2, and it has to be Mad City, man. Oh my goodness me. That end part, I'll just mention one bit. Like, the first part's insane, really cool beat, but I actually prefer the second beat, man. The second beat is so good. When it goes into the last part, where it's all going nuts, oh my goodness. That's my one complaint with the song. That last bit doesn't last long enough. It should go longer. It's great, man. Oh my goodness, it's like ear candy. Ah! So Mad City has to be second, and the lyrics are crazy. It's just everything it's built up to be. It has to go second. It has to. And without a doubt, like, before I even started doing this video, we all knew what would be number 1. Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst is a song for the ages. That is an all-timer as well. let me just, the top 3 are all-timers, but this is an all-timers all-timer, if you know what I mean, if you catch my drift. This is up there with Stan, with one of the best storytelling songs I have ever heard, and in fact, it's more complex than Stan, so I'll give it that, but I think Eminem has a much better performance in Stan, in my opinion, performance-wise, and actually being the Stan character and just the way his vocal inflections are, I think performance-wise, Eminem does beat out Kendrick, and the simplicity of the story as well really slaps home, but I think this comes a close second. The splits of the songs, I prefer the second part as well with I'm Dying in Thirst, but it's just, I need to listen to it like 5 more times to understand everything about it. But even that last bit where she's baptizing Kendrick and everyone, like I think that part, that just hits different as well. I just love it. I love it. You know what? That is my ranking. If you disagree, let me know. Just say your list. I probably won't agree. It's good having different opinions, and it just shows again how great this album is. And I'm genuinely, I don't know what I was thinking when I reacted to it, but man, it was better than I thought. It really was. And if I'm honest with you, I think I like it better to Pimp a Butterfly. Everyone's been raving up to Pimp a Butterfly, and wow, that album's crazy as well. But I think I prefer Good Kid, M.A.A.d City. Maybe that's the Eminem fan in me. Maybe I just like the rapping performance is better. I don't know what it is. What do you guys honestly think? Is Good Kid, M.A.A.d City more of a fan favorite, whereas To Pimp a Butterfly is more the critically acclaimed? I guess the way I see it, maybe Good Kid, M.A.A.d City is like the Eminem show of Kendrick's music, and To Pimp a Butterfly is the Marshall Mathers LP. That's maybe the way I see it. But am I sunburnt? Also, look at these guts. They need to get a bit better. I need to get a bit better at the gym. Enjoyed the video, make sure you like and you subscribe and comment. Just comment something. Comment the word something. Bye bye.